guys. One thing is I changed my settings to 4K, so I gotta get, I don't know, I feel like it's moving kind of slow, but I don't know. Anyway, guys, I mean, is this something that is, what's the word, shameful? Whatever. So I just got approved for food stamps. Listen, I lose my job, I'm immediately applying for food stamps. You hear me? Because what we ain't gonna do is be struggling for food.
Yeah, you heard me.
What we ain't gonna be doing is struggling for food. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of just wanted to give a little bit of an update in general. Like, yesterday was pretty good. We've been doing pretty good. I have different incomes and different things that I have been doing to make money, and one of my gift cards hit, and so I do have some money, and I'm really deciding on whether or not I should go home and get my food stamp card so I can go to the grocery store, or should I just wait till later today. But that is such a relief, actually. You know how yesterday I was eating free McDonald's cheeseburgers because I didn't have anything to eat? I didn't have any money. At the time, yesterday, I didn't really have any money. But I have a bit more money now, and money is just on rotation. But, you know, I'm not employed right now, but I am doing side hustle work. And my objective that I wanted to do today was to go up to the food stamp office and get my food stamps. Well, I got $281 today, and then for the next couple of months I have $768. That's more than I had got the last time. So you know what, I ain't complaining at all. You have to really just do what you got to do to get to where you need to go. I don't want to be in a position like this forever or for a long time, but sometimes you got to do what you got to do to get to where you need to go. And if there's anything that I know that there are programs that are available to you, especially as a single mom with kids. There are programs that are available to you for you to use. Don't be out here struggling and suffering when your kids are involved. My kids would be fine anyway because I have my family, you know, I have like a village, but still, you know what I'm saying, as far as what I can provide and how I can help and things like that, like you don't have to struggle, you know what I'm saying, you just find your resources, you know what I'm saying. You could even get on welfare. I chose not to go that far because I am actually able to make side hustle money, so you know, I chose not to be on welfare. I feel like that's doing a little too much, but you know, the kids have insurance and I have food stamps money, and you know, it's kind of a step backwards, but you know what? Even when I was working, I really wanted to get on food stamps, and then I ended up not being able to qualify because I made too much money. But I really missed the food stamps. Like, I really did miss it. I ain't gonna lie. Like, there's nothing like getting like hundreds of dollars a month to go grocery shopping. I remember I always used to go to Target, even though we're supposed to be boycotting Target now, but at the time it was fine. I used to always go to Target, and I used to get like 300 something, almost $400 worth of groceries all at once, and people would kind of like look at me funny because like I have just my cart was just full to the brim with food, you know what I'm saying? And so that was a good feeling, I ain't gonna lie. That was a really good feeling. Now this time around I probably wouldn't have to do it like that because I had to just buy in bulk because I didn't have a car at the time, so my mom only allowed me to use her car to just go to the grocery store to get my groceries, you know what I'm saying? So I had to buy food for the entire month. This time around I probably would just buy stuff for the week I just talked about how I don't like food sitting in my refrigerator for a long time, actually. I like fresh food, so like I may go to the store weekly, but also I've been doing my own grocery shopping out of my own pocket these past couple of months. You know, this entire time I've been going grocery shopping out of my pocket, and I've been having to spend like $100, whatever, and it sucks. You know what I'm saying? Like, it sucks having to spend my own money out my own pocket on groceries when you're used to being spoiled with food stamps. You know what I'm saying? Food stamps spoils the hell out of you. You know what I'm saying? So that also is a reason why I got fat as well. I mean, that's not the only reason why. I was already fat anyway, but I gained even more weight at the time. I gained even more weight at the time because of just having such a surplus of food and stuff. However, I do think I'll still stick to, you know, my calorie deficits and stuff, but I just know that I don't have to pay for money out of my pocket, for food out of my pocket. And then the kids will have so many snacks, they'll never have to go and be like, I'm hungry. I will keep snacks on deck for them. You know what I'm saying? So that is honestly a blessing. And the lady was so nice. And yeah, I always say every time that I struggle a little bit better each time. So anytime I'm like in between jobs, I do it a little bit better each time. Well, this time we ain't got to worry about food. We ain't got to worry about money too much because I have my side hustle, I have my things that I do. We ain't got to worry about a car this time around. Last year I didn't have a car. I already have things that I want and need. I don't necessarily need anything that I need to buy. You know what I'm saying? So I'm honestly in a decent place right now, considering. You know what I'm saying? And honestly, if I wanted to take a day off, I was thinking next week when when the kids are back in school, but Adam will be in school. I'm not going to be out and about like this. I'm going to be like more so working at the house. I've been out like all day this past week for spring break, but I might be able to, I don't know. So, because I could go home and I could just say like, oh, I was off of work today and I went to the welfare office, but I would have to share my food stamps with them, but that's fine. But I could just go to the grocery store, and then my mom's gonna be kind of pissed off about that because she just bought groceries yesterday. But I don't know, should I call my mom and tell her? I mean, listen, I have so many food stamps now, like I have so much now that I wouldn't mind sharing with my mom, like, you know. Hold on. This feels so good. My car needed this desperately. There was like this dust that was on everybody's car. I really truly wonder if I was even recording, because I was wondering why it kept going dark, and I'm like, maybe maybe I wasn't even recording. Okay, so it's alright, because all I just wanted to say was I checked my card for my food stamps balance, and I see, why is it doing that? It just goes off. I checked my food stamp balance and it's at $1,000. I checked it and they said you have 1,000 da 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 da. I was like the Van Gogh painting. Like, that's crazy. I don't know why it's doing that. I don't know. I need to change the settings again or something, because it like goes dark and then I don't like that. But yeah, I just think that is really cool. There's no way I'm going to be able to spend that much money. It'll just cross over for the next month. But yeah. I don't know what to say right now. I'm very thankful, very grateful. I also was going to say, I'm going to Target, and I know as a black person, I'm supposed to boycott Target, but like, Target never did anything to me personally, and I'm not good with boycotting things at all. I'm not saying that I am for what Target is doing and that I'm happy with the whole DEI thing, because I'm not, but at the same time, like, can we separate the art from the artist for a second? Because Target is like one of the only joys that I have in this world, and you're gonna take that away from me? And then also I want to say that I went into Target 2 separate times. I didn't buy anything, and you know what, does it count if I'm not spending my money though? I'll go in there, but I ain't buying nothing. I'm spending the government's money anyway. So, however, I went to Target 2 separate occasions and I saw black people in there. I saw black people in there. I saw black people working there. So, they may not have a lot of black people that work there. They'll have like 1 or 2, but still. If you thought black people aren't in Target, black people still go to Target. So why I gotta punish myself when others are doing it too? I can boycott McDonald's or Walmart. Why don't we boycott Walmart? Why we gotta boycott the good stuff? Okay, but yeah. So I'm gonna go to Target and we're gonna get. I'm not really trying to get a ton of things right now. We're just gonna get a few things. Of course, my mom and grandma sent me a whole list of things that they want. So that's just gonna be what that is. It's a good day today. It's bright and sunny. I'm not really working. I got some money. I got food stamps. I just washed my car. Tank full of gas. I mean, there's really nothing to. But see, the thing about it is, when you go through strife, hold on. The point is, when you are going through something, at least this is just the way that I view things. When I'm going through something, I'm not going to sit and be paralyzed and just let that stop me from living and continuing my life. Like I just said, there are programs out there that are willing to help you. You just have to seek them. They will not wave at you in your face. They will not find you. You have to find them. You know what I'm saying? You have to get the help that you need. It won't just advertise itself to you. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes it's a lot of red tape to get things. You know what I'm saying? But that's life. Sometimes life is hard. Not sometimes. Life is hard. And when life wants to throw you curveballs, you know, honestly, do what you have to do to get what you got where you gotta go. And I'm that type of person. I'm not gonna sit and mope around in the house and feel sorry for myself because I lost a job. I'm gonna do anything in my power to get back up on my feet and get in a better position. I even told myself, if I side hustle a little too good, I may not even want to return back to working. If I'm taken care of and I have my food stamps and just whatever, if I can make things work well enough, I may not even come back to work. You know what I'm saying? next on the list is housing. I may even dive into low-income housing while I'm at it. And I know some people may look at that as like some people look down upon people who get government assistance. Honestly, I could care less. I could care less. I think the people who are the maddest are the people who wish that they could get government assistance, honestly, because if you were making a ton of money, you really wouldn't care. I think the people who get the maddest about people who are on government assistance are people who wish that they had it. You know what I'm saying? You're using our taxpayer dollars to da-da-da-da-da, and you don't even need it, and you ain't even trying to work, and da-da-da-da-da-da. I'm really not that type of person anyway. If I was doing better financially, I would not need government assistance. I wouldn't want it. And they check you up and down to where you can't fraud the system. So I mean, I don't know why people get so mad, because it's just kind of like, I'm the type of person, when I get on government assistance, it's because I actually really need it. I have kids, like, there's no need to be struggling. And if anything, what's shameful is to be struggling and not get assistance. What's shameful is your kids are going hungry, and you're being hungry, and you're barely trying to figure out what to do for food and this and that. That's the thing that's shameful, not providing for your family. You know, so I really could care less about, being on government assistance and things like that, because all is well over here. And if I don't need it, then I will not be on it anymore. But I clearly need it right now. So, but anyway, once again, when I'm going through something, I have to not give up. I have to keep going. I have to try everything I can try and research and do things. You have the internet for a reason. Let this be motivation to someone out there. Like, just because you lost your job doesn't mean it's time to give up. Just because you thought you were moving forward doesn't mean that you can't have curveballs, and when that happens, you won't be able to do anything. Because the thing that I'm trying to say is, I know so many people who are unemployed who just choose to mope around their parents' house all day. Grown ass people, and all of these people that I'm mentioning are men. I know 3 different men who live with their parents and are unemployed and are close to age 30, and it's very sad. I don't even care, but I'm just saying, like, you could be that type of person, or you can be the go-getter type of person who's gonna try and figure it out. I would like to think, if you're a whole grown ass man and you have the internet and you have time to play video games all day, you have time to figure out how to make some money. But these type of people have a very big self-doubt mentality. They have a big, excuse mindset. They always make excuses for why they can't do this, and that. And that's why they're sitting around the house, ain't have a job for months at a time, and just, well, I don't have any money to go nowhere and do nothing. And that's why you're stuck at the house, at your parents' house, with no money and just unemployed. And I don't know, I don't know. I'm just saying, I personally know people who just choose to just mope around and do nothing and try to look for jobs, like, passively. Like, maybe they'll look here and there. And I know the job market is hard, I do. But, like, gig economy exists. Self-employment exists. It's bigger than it's ever been. Like, you can do stuff. You can do Amazon Flex. You can find something to do. You can find something. But I guess they just choose not to. But I'm the type of person, I'm going to find something to do. I'm going to figure something out. Okay? Let's go to Target. Let's get some stuff. I'm going to take you guys with me. Plus, I guess it just hits different for me because I have kids. You know what I'm saying? I guess it just hits different for me because, and then all these men I'm talking about, they have kids. So, I don't know. But, maybe it just hits different for me because I'm a mom and I have children, and I can't not make it. Like, it is not an option for me to not make it, But whatever. Ryan Trahan, I see you. Ryan Trahan, which one am I gonna choose? This one looks good. I'll get this for you. I love this feeling. Just rolling the cart out here on a nice, bright, sunny day. It probably wasn't recording because my car, when it connects to my car, it wants to like not record. So let's just try this again. I was just trying to say that we got the groceries secured. Really didn't even get groceries. This was just a spontaneous, let's just get some stuff trip. But eventually I will actually have a grocery list next time, and you know, and do a lot more. I only spent $184, so you know, and the list usually back in the day, my receipts used to be like super long, but since I have a car and I don't have to just go once a month, I can just go week by week. You know, I can just, whenever I run out of food, I can just go back, you know. But and I also was saying that all we need now is housing. All I need to do now is find affordable housing, and yeah, and we'll be set. We will be set. So I'll be looking into that. Yeah. And between food stamps, between having a car, between having side hustle money, between affordable housing, we'll be set. We'll be set. You know what I'm saying? Insurance. We'll be set. And then the last thing I was trying to say is, I hope that me having food stamps does not lead to me gaining weight, because last time I had food stamps, I wasn't tracking my weight, so I really didn't know, but just by how I felt like I gained some weight just by being on food stamps for a year. I was already fat anyway. That's why I'm like having to do the most to lose weight, because like, oh wow, that dude is cute. Hey, fine shite. Anyway, he would be driving that Tesla. Okay, fine shite. Anyway, so what I wanted to say is, I'm sorry, there's not many cute guys like in my town, so sorry. I just hope that I don't gain weight from being on food stamps, you know. Like I hope that being able to buy whatever I want now and not have to have a care in the world with that, I hope that does not lead to me losing weight. Gaining weight. I don't really think it will, but because, you know, I'm locked in this journey, and I'm so locked in, you guys. I lost 30 pounds from my original highest weight. This time last year, I was 30 pounds heavier. So I'm not gonna say I'm like 3 pounds away from it. Let me lose 3 more pounds and I'm officially 30 pounds down from my original weight. Honestly, even when I first started these vlogs, the weight loss journey began even there. You can probably go a few months behind and see the difference. And I also want to say that, you know, my cortisol phase has gone down, my moon phase, you know, like I definitely can see a difference in my body, 30 pounds down at this point. You know, I definitely can see a difference. I'm still not just like really skinny, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm still not just like, okay, fine shite is just sitting in that car And I don't want to be weird just sitting here talking. So like he's like was parked right in front of me. So I was like, you know what, let me just go. But what was I gonna say? Oh yeah. So I'm feeling good being 30 pounds lighter. That's crazy, you guys. I lost 30 pounds since the beginning of these vlogs. And I can finally see a difference. I am just over the moon happy. I'm so happy. And you know how I was telling you guys about how I like to go out when it's like through the week and like nobody's out? I love this. If it was the weekend, there'd be lines way back there. There'd be so much traffic I wouldn't be able to do nothing. I love being out through the week because there's people out, but it's not as bad. It's not as bad. It's way more low-key and whatever. But yeah, I'm not gonna say what my weight is because I just feel like it's personal, and I may say my weight and then someone's gonna be like, that's still big for me, but for you, because for me, I'm 6'3", so my weight is distributed so much differently than a girl who's like 5'5". So I could say I'm like this weight, and someone who is like 5'2" would be like, damn, like I would be super huge if I was that weight. But once again, I'm tall, so it is not so bad. I'm still not just skinny. I'm still not just like really thin, but considering I was 30 pounds heavier, that was my first goal, was to at least get here. And also my goal was just like, I don't necessarily even want to be skinny, you know what I'm saying? I wanted to keep my curves. I really honestly wanted to look the way that I looked when I was 25. When I was 25, that was like the perfect body. And I only had that body for like 1 year, because otherwise I felt like I was always too skinny. I was so skinny, I didn't like how skinny I was. But when I was 25, I had just enough meat on my bones, and I wasn't too big. Then 26, 27, 28 especially, I just got bigger and bigger and bigger. And, you know, so ultimately, here I am, lost the weight right back. And I don't remember exactly what my weight was when I was 25, but I think it's somewhere in this range. Maybe if I lose 10 more pounds, I will even more so be back there. But I am seeing the difference. And you know what's crazy, you guys? I was always so afraid of having loose skin. I do not have loose skin. I mean, 30 pounds weight loss is probably not going to have like any crazy loose skin. I don't have any loose skin. I thought I was going to lose my butt and my thighs. Butt and thighs is still there, okay? It's just not super massive and cellulite-y and weird. It's like actually shaped real nice. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know sometimes as black women, we want our shape, we want our butt, we want our thighs, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, you losing 20, 30, 40 pounds is not going to get rid of the butt and the thighs. It's just not. Now, maybe if you lost 50, 60, 70 pounds, maybe, but like, we'll cross that bridge when we get there. I don't think I was planning on losing 50, 60, 70 pounds personally. I just wanted to lose enough weight to make me feel good about myself, right? To make me feel good in my clothes, to be able to put on a swimsuit and feel sexy and not be so insecure in my body. And I finally have been able to reach that goal. You know, I still could probably lose 10 more pounds though, and look even more snatched. So, but yes, you know, perfect time for the summertime, you know, for summer, you know, it's perfect time, you know. But yeah, I'm gonna go here into Walmart and get the last few things I needed to get and pretty much be headed home, and then that's the vlog. So thanks for coming with me to this video. I really appreciate it, you guys. I'm just trying to be inspirational because we all can hit hard times, but you have to just do what you can to survive. So yeah, talk to you guys later.